Hi everybody, old guy here. Excuse the appearance, I'm in the middle of staining my deck, which is about the size of an aircraft carrier, and I decided to take a break and do this. Now, I love Halloween. Not as much as these people. Really, when did we start putting more effort into our Halloween displays than our Christmas ones? Signs of the apocalypse. But I've always liked the holiday anyway, carved me a pumpkin or two, handed out treats, burned a small building here and there, and always watched some kind of horror movie while reading something scary. Yeah, at the same time, because I'm like a two-fisted scarer. So I thought I'd give you a list of my favorite scary things. The best book to appreciate them, and the best movie. So your Halloween can be complete too. Number 10. Beasts. These are nature's monsters, from giant sharks to torqued-off bears, even rare or previously unknown creatures that we end up annoying because of some naive or deliberately stupid action like digging up their habitats. Then they eat us. They're not supernatural, but throwbacks or things that simply remained at a certain development or we had never found before. This includes Bigfoot and Chupacabra and most grizzly bears. They're scary because you have an opportunity to meet one when you're out being nature boy and everything. The best book for this category is Jaws by Peter Benchley. And the best movie is Tremors. Number 9, werewolves. An over-the-top wolf monster controlled by the cycles of the moon, which wreaks havoc and mayhem until the sun rises and it turns back into Larry Talbot. His way was thorny. The best movie for this is of course, An American Werewolf in London. And the best book is Stephen King's The Cycle of the Werewolf. Yes, Stephen King, back when he was still writing horror. And they made that one into a rather decent movie called Silver Bullet, if you can't find Werewolf in London. Which, why wouldn't you be able to? Number 8. Elementals. The classic definition is a spirit made up of one of the 4 elements, like a fire lizard. But I include any supernatural creature in nature. The ones that dwell in wood or dale and are usually quite malevolent. They either want to dismember us or eat us, or both. They're usually protectors of the land or something, and you know how we are towards the land. This includes wendigos and manticores and dryads, that group. Best book is The Only Good Indian by Stephen Graham Jones, which I have reviewed on this channel. And a good movie is Ravenous. Number 7, Fairies. Yes, I know, fairy godmother and Tinkerbell, but that's all fairy propaganda. They are a damned race, cut off from heaven, and subsequently hate us and wish us nothing but ill. Don't let them fool you. I include all the fairy, elf, gnome, brownie, what have you types from your favorite childhood books and stories. Best book I've read, which really describes them accurately, is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. And the best movie is Rare Exports, which is a fairly decent Christmas movie too. Number 6, slashers. I include all of the serial killers and Freddys and Jasons that so overpopulate the category. Some of them are supernatural, like the aforementioned, and some of them are just downright crazy, like Hannibal Lecter. The best book for these is Thomas Harris's Red Dragon, which, if you have not read it, do so now, because it is far superior to The Silence of the Lambs, which is saying much. Best movie? Nightmare on Elm Street. The very first one, which is downright terrifying. The sequels? Meh. Number 5. Witches and Warlocks. These are the people who have sold their souls to the devil in exchange for magical powers. I include voodoo priests in the category, although that's more of a religion than anything. These witches and warlocks are about as irreligious as you can get, because it's all about them. They are not nice people, even those who practice what is considered good magic. When did the devil ever do you a favor? Best movie is The Blair Witch Project, mostly because it started that whole found film genre, which I just love. Second runner-up is a somewhat forgotten movie called Warlock with Julian Sands, which, whoa man, you gotta see this. A good witch warlock book is Lev Grossman's The Magicians, which I have also reviewed here, because it is Harry Potter for grown-ups. Now, for voodoo, one of the best books I read is The Serpent and the Rainbow, which is nonfiction, by the way, and an excellent movie is The Believers. Number 4, Demons and Devils. Now, why go through a witch middleman when a demon can come right at you? Fallen angels with a grudge, demons are looking to corrupt us more than anything. That whole demon possession exorcism thing is actually bad publicity. It's those demons of light you have to look out for. The best book is The Monk by Matthew Lewis, and the best movie, hands down, is The Ninth Gate. Number 3, Revenants. Revenants? However you say it. They're not zombies, which are technically the dead raised by voodoo priests to do their bidding, but the dead who come back to life. And I don't mean unfortunate mountain men mauled by grizzlies, nor do I mean the undead, which are their own category. But yes, I will bow to popular culture and call them zombies too. The best book is The Returned by Jason Mott. The best movie is the classic Night of the Living Dead, or 28 Days Later, or World War Z. You choose. Number 2, Ghosts. The remnant spirits of the dead still here because they need something done or want to do something to someone else. The best book I read is Amy Come Home by Barbara Michaels, and I'll bet you never even heard of it. I read it when I was about 14, and it scared the crap out of me. But give allowances for my age at the time. The best movie is The Changeling with George C. Scott. I mean, you just gotta see this. There's an older movie set in the 40s with Ray Milland called The Uninvited, which is also pretty good, pretty scary. And the number one, beast or monster, vampires. The most terrifying of the supernatural evils we face because they are brilliant and relentless and almost indestructible unless you've read the best book on the subject, the original Dracula by Bram Stoker, which also doubles as a manual for getting rid of them. The best movie? Oh, my goodness, there are so many. But if you want something a little different, then watch the Iranian movie A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Don't let the Iran thing put you off. It's a really good movie. Okay, I gotta go back to work. Enjoy your Halloween.